A short demo video of the Plumm app, which is a shared inbox and team communication platform. What this means is that if you're a serial entrepreneur or an indie hacker that has multiple projects, you can now centralize all of your support channels within a single platform, which is Plumm. Now, from a founder perspective, this is hugely advantageous because you can and will inevitably lose leads simply because you lost the communication channel. You didn't see the email, you didn't see the live chat request or a message, and ultimately these leads and these users are forgotten about or missed, and it's just a poor experience from a user perspective and from a potential user perspective as well. Having a fast and efficient response time from each and every support channel is crucial to the success and growth of any business. Now, this is the whole purpose of Plumm. We had a need through various projects, and ultimately we created this one platform that helps us manage every support channel, every SaaS project, and ultimately keeps communications with the team in one place as well. So there's no more switching tabs, no more multiple windows open, and no reason to now log in and out of various platforms. One system, one platform, one view for every single communication that you need and have for your project. Now let's get into it. So on the left here, you can see we have Acme Company, and you have your options and choices. So the top half here, you can see that you can add your SaaS, you can add a support channel, team channel, find a channel, find individuals, messages that are specific for you will ping up in here in the new messages part. And you have the tickets, which is how you can monitor how user tickets are progressing through an actual Kanban board, which is super interesting and super useful. You can see here, so in to do, in progress, and done. Now, if we look on the left side, we have already 3 projects in place. We have Investing Robot, Magic Invoices, and Social Warrior. Now, if you look, each project has multiple SaaS channels already attached. Now, if we're going to have a look in here, we can see that hello at Magic Invoices actually has an email in there already. You can now start responding directly in here to this message, which is fantastic because, again, everything's centralized, everything's easy to find, and everything's easy to track down. You have your live chat. So you can see that Arnold's been in touch, and you can see that Giles has been in touch. And you can have multiple additions here. So we have test and test 1. If you scroll further down, you can see that we have the team communication channels, which is specific to departments or just on a needs basis. So if you want to create a channel that's just for random chat, you can create a channel for random chat. It doesn't have to be all strictly business as such. There is total freedom there. And then you have the private messages down here between you and other team members. Now, adding an actual SaaS project is very straightforward. You just head over here, click test as the name. We'll click add. That's now been added, and the next thing you want to do is add a support channel. Scroll down so you can see test 2. Select, and 2 options come up. Now you can add an email channel or you can add a live chat channel. We're going to add both just so you can see what the process is. Adding an email is as straightforward as following this little checklist and going through the process. Right now we're strictly G Suite Mail only, but we are making progress on other accounts as well. So once you've done that, close that. And you still want to add another channel. So we go back here, test 2, and the live chat widget. Live chat, so let's say PR. Okay, so it has to be lowercase. Yeah. PR channel. Now we've added the PR channel. So we scroll down, test 2, we have live chat PR channel. Now, how do you add that live chat? Strictly and straightforward, and embed HTML code, which is super easy, super straightforward to do. You simply copy this, and you can see that there's some information being added. in terms of user and company context. So you copy that code and you add it to your SaaS project. Now, wherever page you add it on, this live chat will appear. The benefits of this is that some user context will actually also appear through the live chat. So if we click on this, for example, Arnold and Magic Invoices in live chat, we have some basic user information, which is standard HTTP information that gets pulled through, but then the user context and company context, which are additional parameters that are set specific to your SaaS project, are also visible here. So you can see how much usage there is, the limit, and ultimately some additional company information. You have this handy admin link, which takes you straight to the individual's admin page within that SaaS project. Now, if you're trying to deal with something, a situation, and you want to get that straight away, trying to log into your admin panel for your SaaS project and hunt down based on the ID or name is going to be time consuming when you're trying to deal with this situation on the fly. Clicking that takes you straight to where you need to go and ultimately deal with the situation as quickly as possible. Now, within the chat here itself, you can actually start using some collaborative tools. So I'm going to unassign here, but for this purpose, we want to assign someone to the chat. So let's say we have Anna. We've now assigned Anna. That's now in the to-do section of the Kanban board. Now, what would you like to do is add a comment so we can start filling in Anna on some of the conversations. So we click show comments. And then we see that we already had some conversation, but for this purpose, we're going to add a bubble into Anna. Could you provide me with some updates? Now that's been pinged, and this is a private chat between you and your team members. The user or lead will not ever see any of this information. You now can have a conversation side by side and literally have all the context that you need within a centralized platform. Then what you can do is, let's say, set a status. You can now set the status here on a Kanban board. So we'll go into in progress. We'll switch to in progress. So let's come over here to tickets. And we can see, here we go, that this has now been set. And we can click through and see it straight away, which is super fantastic and super simple and straightforward because it just helps to really, again, centralize everything that you need. Now, adding a team channel is super straightforward. Let's do random. Add channel. Once it's been added, you can now see that. And inviting people is simple as click, invite, click, invite. Hey, everyone. Now you have a fully integrated system where each individual project has been linked, and you have multiple team communication channels, which again is perfect for just saving time on problems and ultimately helping leads and users get the most out of their experience with each and every project that you have.